Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Last Days of Kira Mullan by Nicci French. Read by Sophie Roberts. Part 1. Chapter 1. The journey into darkness began with the move, although for Nancy North, moving felt more like an ending. The wreckage of the past lay behind her, and she couldn't see into the future or imagine what it would be. "We'll come back," she said determinedly, wrapping glasses in newspaper to keep them safe, placing them into the large box at her feet. Felix smiled across at her. "Of course," he said. "And soon?" "Soon," he echoed, but Nancy knew he was just humouring her. He taped his box shut and labelled it with a marker pen. Nancy watched him. Her packing was impatient and slapdash. His was calm and methodical. They were moving from a flat that she loved into a smaller and cheaper one that she hadn't seen, and from a patch of East London where she knew every shop, every alley, to an area she had never set foot in. She'd had to look at a map to find out where it was. West London. It was travelling to a different continent. "Harlesden," she said. "What's it like then?" Felix straightened up and pushed his fingers through his blonde hair. He looked tired, and Nancy felt a familiar stab of guilt. She had done that to him. All of this was her fault, and he hadn't complained once. "Interesting," he answered. "Diverse. I think you'll like it." It sounded like he was reading from a guidebook. There was an anxious, almost pleading note in his voice. Nancy crossed the room and put her arms around him. "It'll be an adventure, while we plan what comes next," she said, and kissed him. An adventure. If she allowed herself to think about it, which she tried not to, it felt more like a failure and a humiliating retreat. 11 months ago she had opened a tiny restaurant in Stoke Newington, the fulfillment of a dream she had had since she was a teenager. It had taken most of her 20s to save up the money for the deposit, working long hours in shitty jobs, while friends became lawyers and teachers and management consultants, whatever they were, or travelled for...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?